Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't go in here before I have my Adra potion and my gloves. Also, I have Baldur's Gate 2, very limited traveling time and more content. Oh yeah, in Baldur's Gate 2 you actually travel to 6 different locations
Have you heard about
in
the
chapter
promotion
2.
at the palace?
And then of course when you went to Bodhi's place,
A giant
or rather when you went to the island, you didn't actually travel, like you got sent to every place automatically, so it wasn't really annoying at all. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2 is just the greatest game ever anyway. At least Shadows of Amnes.
We have business. My bad so to the we are that what
Eothas, goddammit. Did I say Eothas? I sometimes do that. I'm sorry. My English is just horrible. Also, I probably should go through that other door, because it's right next to the stairs. But just sees the same question everywhere. Do you know if having a big stride bonus helps you travel faster in the map? I'm actually not sure. I don't think so. I think stride is combat only. Yeah. It's different than in PoE 1. In PoE 1, it helped you with sneaking and stuff, but in this game it's combat only.
Let's keep quiet.
It helps you with the ladies.
Have this open in no time.
Hey, you. Oh. I'm bad at this game. Are you telling me this guy's asleep now?
Why is everything so expensive here?
Why is this person asleep? I hate my life. I need him for the quest, right?
I'll take care of this.
I may have to come back here for the Barato lady anyway, so it's fine. Pretty sure this is the wrong guy.
Let's see what we found.
Yeah. And he doesn't want to talk anyway.
Just the thing. The better part of valor.
Well, that's very unfortunate. If he sleeps, it's easy money. Yeah, that is true. It's kind of helpful when you go to the quest in Port Mar to Mokea. You can just steal the purse from her if she's asleep. I mean, technically you can steal it from her when she's walking around as well, but it's already so annoying clicking on that bitch without pausing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like that. Because I've tried to use boosts of speed for sneaking in this game and it didn't work so well. Also in PoE 1 you could really see that you run around speedily with boots of speed. In this game you don't really see it at all. But as we all know, PoE 1 was the greatest anyway. Clicking on the bitch without pausing. But she's really annoying, the way she's walking around like she's purposely avoiding wanting to talk to you. But I can see how that sounds a little bit strange. Could understand they wanted to force people to raise stealth instead of stride. Yeah, but you raise stealth anyway. I don't know. It's not like stealth is useless.
Let's keep quiet.
It's for the boots of stealth specifically. It's the one thing where it matters because there's boots of stealth and boots of speed. But this just makes boots of speed completely useless unless you want to build a character that kites or something. Which could be pretty cool playing slow mode, no pausing. It probably could work out quite well.
I'll have
I get it. Still.
I'll have this open in no time.
Dude, I've never had such shit mechanics before.
Oh, how might I assist you? Oh, if I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. I'm not exactly the most... It's don't be... Once you're back...
Pretty sure pickpocketing wasn't worth it when I remember correctly. Like, wasn't worth the time investment. She's got her own life, yo. There's a kite called You Kite Though. Wait, since when do kites have names? First made a character like that? That sounds like Thurston.
The Queen is holding court today with the Valiant.
High stride running around, immune to disengage. Oh, for a kiting character. Yeah, that's true. You kite zone. You kite zoo. Leading him up to a spot and then Eora them. But you can just be a wizard, be invisible and Eora them for free. And they don't even aggro on you. Ja, danke Nogna. Gute Nacht dir auch. Und auch viel Erfolg. Beim Schlafen. Alright, Ape.
I'll take care of this.
Ape is actually pretty good right now. Because of a super slow summoning time. Oh, that blunderbuss build. Yeah, I remember that. I've actually seen that video. Yeah, it was a really good build. But I'm pretty sure Wizard is better at that. But until very recently, I had no idea that if you're invisible, stuff like Eora doesn't make you visible. It's so insane.
Easy now. I'll have
That's why it's kind of a shame we're not Blood Mage anymore, because I wanted to show you guys that, but I can show it to you at some point with my test character. He's still not deleted, I think. Is he though? Did I delete him? Oh no, he's still alive. Oh, and the old Aramara is also still alive.
Let's keep quiet.
Go away. No one loves you.
The better part of valor.
These people, they hate me. Why are you still here? Go do something useful.
Easy now. I'll take care of this.
Oops. No! There's so many of them. It's late, isn't it? Why is there so many of you?
The better part of valor.
Alright. I'm pretty sure even a Shanta can't survive getting caught stealing here. Wait, did I even steal from the other barrel? Also, I probably should save every now and then. Just in case it crashes. I just had this weird thing again where my screen flashed white because I was pressing tab while I was exiting the building. Something I really should not do. Wait, Deadlight Donjon? The Deadlight Dungeon is actually called Deadlight Donjon? I've never seen that before. Donjon Silver. Someone had a sense of humor there. Naming that. I usually never look at the location names. Maybe I should do that a lot more often. Pressing tab in this game is really dangerous if you're not actually in game. Dungeon is a thing. Oh, is that like a medieval term for dungeon? Read the treasure eye. Oh, really? Is that in the treasure? I mean, I've read it in German. It's one of the few books, well, I mean, not even one of the few books, but when I was a kid, I read a lot of books still in German. These days, I usually generally read stuff in English. Dungeon is dungeon in French. Oh, really? I did not know that at all. I mean, my French is very limited, but I did learn it in school for 2 years or so.
Keep your voices down, my cullies.
But yeah, The Treasure Island was one of the books I read when I was very young, and I read it in German.
I don't have a voice for shanties.
Well, is it called Donjon in the German book as well? I don't even remember like stuff like single terms of the book. It's just been so long since I read it. But it's a great book. I don't think stealing anything in here was worth anything.
Hello, my friend. No, tell me. I am thousand. I am. No one will undo you. My contact saw her leave.
Oh, let's go upstairs. So survival bed. I was making fun of a French guy for having always a silent H. It's really funny because one of my cousins married a French guy, and my brother, his name is Heino, so it starts with a really hard H,
I'll take care of this.
and the French just can't say his name. It's so hilarious. So I always say, I know. He told me he would hunt me to hell. Holy shit, that's insane. I mean, French can be like that sometimes, so. They can be very passionate. I'll just go out here. It's pronounced as Elo in French, or I guess Elo or something. Elo.
My tongue. Kinda hurts.
But I guess they should hold some esports or chess tournaments in hell then. There's not much we can do here right now. You'd never find me because nobody would understand that. I think I have to come back here anyway. I might have missed some stuff. I think I got most stuff anyway. But
Thanks for letting me tag along.
we have to come back for the Badato stuff anyway, so it's fine. It's called Ella, or whatever, I guess. Ela. Yeah. Whenever I hear French people talk, I actually realize how bad my French is because I just can't keep up. Even though I did learn it in school. But honestly, just purely from school English, it was the same for me. The first time I came in contact with English people, I thought my English was really good. I was actually the best in my class during school. But the first English person that talked to me, I just couldn't understand a single word. He was just asking me, like, how's it going or something, I don't know, something along the lines, and I just couldn't understand him and kept asking what he was saying. It was really bad.
I'll have this open in no time.
We should probably still look for supplies for
I can tell that you're new to this.
withdrawal scrolls and stuff like that. Because it would still be useful for dangerous situations. I don't think I need to buy these because you usually find them over at the dark cupboard, but I did have it that I didn't find them. So I guess we'll buy one so we can finally make a potion. Also have to be careful not to spend too much money in Nikataka this time, because we haven't been to Dunwich yet and we need both the trainer.
Fun smells funny. Can I have some?
Shut up. We need both the trainer and the cloak. I'll just drink this straight away so we stop wasting lockpicks and shit. High stride, warble and kite. I haven't, but which of the bows is it where you have the rapid shot? Is that warble? We'll probably be pretty good with that. The thing is, you always have a lot of ranged accuracy because there's items with ranged accuracy and they stack with normal accuracy. So having fast attack speed and losing accuracy for that would be fine. And yeah, then like high stride and run away. Could be a cool thing to do. I wonder how much accuracy a ranger actually can get. Because they also have extra accuracy with a pet and with a mark. I had 170-ish was my tactician.
Easy now.
Priest.
I'll have
So imagine a ranger can have way over 200. Yeah, found some reagents, but this is not always guaranteed. So whatever.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have the best accuracy in game,
You leave me no choice.
but
I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with
not that long ago, when I was theory crafting about rangers, I didn't know about all the crazy ranged accuracy you can get for ranged weapons. So now I'd really like to know it. Like the ring of the marksman has ranged accuracy, then there's a helmet, and then there's a pad. But they must have easily over 200 for sure. Because 170 is really easy without consumables. With consumables, without a ranger, you can probably already get 190-ish. But yeah, without it was like 174.
the better part of valor.
And then the ranger on top of that.
I'll take care of this.
Sounds gross. Oh yeah, the rifle, the red hand. Was 2 shots.
Let's keep quiet.
I don't know if the rifle model is that good though.
Fortune for a pun, good sir?
The arquebus model, I guess.
Easy now. I'll handle it. I know just the thing. I've done it.
Probably should just go and buy the gloves real quick before I keep wasting lockpicks. I should have enough. If not, we'll just steal the belt real quick. Oh no, I want to keep the belt because of athletics. It's so easy to forget some stuff. Definitely never min-maxed this crazy before. Especially in Deadfire. In PU1 I min-maxed quite a bit. For my ultimate run there.
If you find yourself in...
Yeah, we can't afford them. Let's see. I have lots of stuff to sell though. So that should be fine. Yeah, the Pathfinder combat log is really amazing. One of the features I really miss in games like Baldur's Gate, Deadfire, whatsoever, like all the games with similar combat logs, is when you reload your game and Pathfinder, you still, if you died to something, you can still open the combat log and can look at it, what you died to and stuff like that. It's so amazing. I really miss that in other games. It is a great game. It has great combat. Oh wait, it sold too much stuff. What? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I always try to not oversell. First of all, it's a great way to keep track of how much gold you have, because it doesn't get shown, but if you have items, it's a little bit easier to keep track of it. But also when you go on sea and you have very little gold and you surrender to an enemy ship, it doesn't actually cost you anything. And you get XP for it if you enter the naval combat first. Don't board though, or you'll die.
Well, isn't this brilliant?
I'm actually not gonna waste
I'll take
a
it.
drug right now. I'm not gonna pick up the belt right now, I think. Then again, maybe we want the belt. What were we doing again? Oh no, we weren't going to Dunwich. So we still have Hylia's bounty. So we have the gloves. Wait, didn't I drink the other potion yet? What? Oh, save and reload. The bug. I hate it so much. I guess at least it forces me to save every now and then. We're gonna play Outer Worlds. What was Outer Worlds again? I looked up Alalos the other day. Alalos Champions of the Four Kingdom. That's something else. That seems like a great game, but it's not quite out yet. Oh, it's a new Obsidian game. I haven't actually looked at any trailers or anything from that game yet. What is it about? Is it an RPG or what type of game is it? Fallout New Vegas in space. Oh, really? I'm one of the biggest New Vegas fanboys out there. But also, I'm not the biggest space game guy. I've actually never finished a space game in my entire life. Among other things, I started what's it called? The really famous space game with the Shepard guy, Mass Effect. It's more Vegas than spacey. That sounds amazing. When will it come out? Let me actually open a new tab. Outer Worlds. Or you could send a link. Yeah, sure. Okay, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, athletics. So now just Young Yuan will get us to +8. Okay, awesome. So we don't need the belt actually. Oh yeah, I can watch it on my screen. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to cut it out for the YouTube, I guess. I tried to remember that. So here you guys can see why I sometimes use my phone, because at the moment I'm streaming on one monitor, why I sometimes use my phone for reading chat, because this thing is really awkward.
There you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? One question first. Are you feeling anything that can be construed as explosive cell death? No? Wonderful. Let's get started. Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, the frontier of space. Well, at least it was until the corporations bought it, branded it, and started selling it at ludicrously inflated prices. And the rest of your fellow settlers? Abandoned on the edge of the colony. I'd save them myself, but the board's got a bounty on my head. So, that's why I thought you out. You appear capable.
Look, I get it. Taking on the corporation has left us with two choices, bad and worse. But you have to choose. And you have to choose now. You know you didn't have to shoot either one, right? But it's fine, I guess. You just keep being you.
While we're watching Outer Worlds trailer, I actually didn't know this was gonna be New Vegas-ish game. I've never actually paid attention to... Like, I've never watched a trailer of it, I didn't know... I didn't really care too much about it, but now I'm really hyped. Because I'm one of the biggest New Vegas fanboys out there. I was really not a fan of Fallout 3 and 4. And I didn't even try 76. No, I actually didn't. I actually wasn't active on the forums for quite a while, because I think I have Epic. And I have Windows 10, sadly, but I do have it. What was that other link, Raddy? Sorry. I just saw that right now.
pronouncenames.com.
Oh. The hell. What? Again. L. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That sounds French. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it because I wasn't really... I don't know if you ever heard that because you weren't in the stream until yesterday, I guess. But I was not a fan of Deadfire for pretty much very shortly after it came out. I was really disappointed in the multi-classing, like... some of the stuff. Classes getting the same accuracy, the same defenses, and a lot of other things. Schwänzing the forum. Yeah. So, I never was really that big on the forums for Deadfire. I was more of the PoE 1 guy. So I didn't realize this game was even coming out, and that, I mean, I've heard Outer Worlds, I've heard that something like that exists, but I just didn't care. I just didn't ever make the connection, never looked it up, but it looks really dope. Yeah, I'm not a fan of exclusives either, Raddy. You know how I think about stuff like that. But I wouldn't go out of my way not buying a game. Forumspflicht. Yeah, I haven't yet played Fallout 1 and 2 Modern Savagery. I know I have to. I've heard they're absolutely amazing. No schwänzing for you. So the forums are school now. Come here, Bella. Wait, she's not saying it. What? The first time ever I come in here and she's not saying it. You little...
The cost of enjoying the bathhouse is unique.
You little... I'm not gonna say it. It's more than school. So usually when I go in there, she's like, you're gonna tell me to close my eyes, but I'm not, or something like that.
I'll take care of this.
What are you doing? Get out.
But yeah, I'm the kind of guy, if I see a game I like, or I like the predecessors of, like this is how I got into playing PoE 1 in the first place. Back then, it was like successor of Baldur's Gate or something, which I don't really think was a really good way to advertise the game. But I'm still happy I got into it because I really like PoE 1. But I'm the kind of guy, if I liked a certain game and there's any chance that this or this game is gonna be like it, then I'm gonna play it regardless. I was almost gonna play Fallout 76, but I just somehow couldn't find the spirit to do it. Just because of New Vegas, but at the end of the day I was like, hey, Fallout 4 wasn't like New Vegas. This game is gonna be like Fallout 4. So fuck it, and I never played it. But I can see the New Vegas art in that Outer Worlds already. Like the strip and everything. It looks so much like it. Just a bit more modern and cartoony. Team talked a bit about them history and stuff. They seemed like a cool bunch. Yeah, I mean, I don't know them or anything, but I just enjoy the games. Yeah, I was actually contemplating playing New Vegas after this. So I'm definitely very hyped for it too. Yeah, Pathfinder is way more Baldur's Gate, and even stuff like Neverwinter Nights and so on, they're way more spiritual successor than PoE will ever be. So it wasn't really a smart way to advertise it, but I'm happy it got me into playing it because
I say, holler if any of
it's
the
a cool game.
around catches your fancy.
And I wouldn't have gotten into it otherwise. Interesting. I always felt like this thing also unlocks with a key. But now it didn't twice in a row. I also forgot to try and check over that first. Oh well.
Let's keep quiet. I'll take care of this.
But yeah, New Vegas is best. Once again, I can imagine Fallout 1 and 2 being great. And I really have to try those too. But from the Fallout games I personally played, the other two just don't compare, 3 and 4. And yeah, I don't even want to try. What's it called? '76. Really disappointed companions appear too more than other things. I don't like facing all the gods, it just makes them cheap. Yeah, I mean you kind of face all the gods in PoE 1 too, but you only face them at the end and it's all very awe-inspiring and whatnot. Well, in this game, yeah, they do have a little cheap touch to them.
The better part of valor. I'll have it.
I can totally see your point. Companions, I can't really talk about it because I've never played with companions in Deadfire. But honestly, I wasn't a big fan of the companions I did try in PoE 1. But the only companions I actually finished the game with in PoE 1 was Kana and Grieving Mother, which probably have the worst story of all companions. So I'm a little bit biased against companions in PoE 1. But on my first playthrough, I did try to play with a full party, and I played with Durance, and he was kind of, I don't know how to say this, weird. He had this cool side, but he also got very annoying very quickly. Yeah, and Adair was pretty good. I had Adair and Durance and Alos in my party for up until... Yeah, I'm kind of split about Durance. Like, it was funny at the start, but then it got annoying, kind of like that. But I had him up until the village, whatever it's called, the first village where you go to in Act 2. I think I did the whole quests around that village, and then at some point I was like, no, I don't like this, and I restarted and played solo. But yeah. Alos being back in over some new character kinda made me peeved, yeah. I mean, at least there's no Kana and Grieving Mother. Kana's like on a ship or something, but he's not really a companion, and Grieving Mother doesn't seem to exist anymore. So that's an upside. They were really badly written, in my opinion. Or not even badly written, that's the wrong way to say it, but they were really boring, had really boring stories. At least for me, I didn't find them exciting at all. Yeah, Kana and Grieving Mother, they both had no character. They were non-existent. They were just there because you needed a chant and a cipher, but that's it. I don't even know where to start. Just not a fan. But yeah, Alos is kind of the same. We'll eventually use this, but right now I'm gonna not waste my money on it. Doesn't really have any ingredients I want. Wait, Fang? These are for withdrawal scrolls, right? It's 2 different ingredients. Yeah, but Fang is the one for them.
I see no gloves.
There's tusks as well. So I always mix those up with each other. Oh, I have 7 of those. That's insane. To sell something. Oops. Ah, whatever. That's fine. Alright, we do have the Alchemist quest, don't we? Wait, I didn't get it? Really? What? Why did I go back in here when I didn't get the quest? Hate everything. At least wasting time in town doesn't really matter as much. You don't... When you run around, you don't waste as much time as if you travel around with a ship.
You have no right to interfere in... If you've come to the Arcanary... Arcanary could be in the Rapo Epic, but I might as well... What? You scamper back to...
Pretty sure we can't pick this. This guy isn't even worth picking up.
The sea is true home.
If you think about it.
Smelly mountain.
He's a good
I'll handle this.
sailor on a normal run, but not on the ultimate.
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira, I've never seen Aruhi run so fast.
Do you think the...
Also, the Navigator is the only character that you can literally buy as a level 4. The only sailor or whatever. But yeah, usually you just level them to ship combat. And I really do not think ship combat is necessary on the ultimate. It's a waste of time traveling around looking for ships. It's dangerous because all numbers are hidden. You neither see the distance nor the whole health.
Takehu, you went alone. I say Ngata.
Did you need something? Some of us, for as long what I am is water shaping. The only question is, time alone is never wasteful. What does a watcher? My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is that. And what will you do when our quarters makes lead a fair warning, Captain? Ngati get.
All right. Wasn't there an item over here somewhere? Oh.
I'll take care of this.
I think I tried to steal from her. She doesn't have anything good. I kind of like this new route. Not going to Dinage doesn't seem that big of a deal. Before Hazongo. Like, yes, we can't go into Hanging Sepulchres and get 2k XP for free for just entering there. Which is definitely a big downside. But we'll return here anyway after Hazongo, so who cares? It's the thing, you always go back to Negataka, you just don't want to go back to places